tonight with Flo Rida in the house, fresh off of a big weekend in Las Vegas at the Mayweather fight, were you?
Yeah. You know, shout out to my boy Floyd Mayweather. You know, definitely did his thing. I actually got a chance to hang with him, you know, at the press conference afterwards. You know, me, myself, 50 Cent, my boy Tank, we were up there just, you know, going over, you know, the last minute, what happened in the fight.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne and everybody was there.
You forget, don't leave out Bieber. Bieber was there. Do not leave Bieber out of the group. He's rolling.
Yeah, he definitely, like I said, he got his swag up, man.
Can you roll with Bieber? He's changing the game now. The 13-year-old girls, I think he wants to leave them behind. He's rolling with Floyd Mayweather. He's in there with Flo Rida. He's got 50 Cent rolling.
I mean, you know, he's definitely doing his thing. I remember the first time I actually met him, I was backstage at a concert, and I just heard this voice. I actually thought it was maybe like an acapella on the radio. I mean, he has an amazing voice, and it was actually him. You know, that was around the time that he opened up for me, basically. He went on stage before me, but the little girls and everybody was going crazy.
He's rapping on his new song, Boyfriend, a little bit. What do you think? Is he good?
Yeah, definitely. It's just all about the timing, and, you know, he does his thing.
Flo Rida in the house with us tonight. Let me ask you this. Would you work with Justin Bieber?
Of course I work with him.
Why not? Had you talk about that with him when you were in Vegas?
I mean, I never got a chance to, you know, but I didn't even get a chance to speak to him, but, you know, I wouldn't mind working with him.
Wild Ones is a great song right now. I mean,
yeah, you see, I got on the...
Yeah, the Wild Ones is on your T-shirt right there.
Some of these shirts, they real wild. The one I wanted to wear, I couldn't wear today.
What does it say on it?
It's just got some wild stuff. The visuals are crazy.
Flo, how is it that every song that you... This album isn't even out yet, and the reason why it's taken so long is that every single on it does so well, you kind of give it its time to work. Why is it that every song you make is a big hit?
Oh, man, you know, once you get a taste of, you know, a big record and, you know, just traveling the world and just seeing the response of the fans, you want to spend a little bit more time in the studio and, you know, make sure everything is perfect. So, I mean, I'm addicted to the hits.
Yeah, it could be stressful, though, because you keep raising the bar on yourself.
Not really. I think it's a fun process to actually go in. It's not like you go in there, you stress like, hey, I need to do something. He was just I've just been, you know, gifted enough to come out with big records every time.
What's it like working with Rihanna?
I didn't get a chance to work with Rihanna.
No?
Nah. But I actually did a remix to her record.
There you go.
Yeah.
You ever? Yeah. Who out there right now, the female-wise, would be great for Flo?
Well, I actually got a chance to work with Nicki Minaj on David Guetta's record. You know, she does her thing. Like
what about that booty? That booty's famous, right? You like a booty that just says "pow"?
I mean, definitely love the pow.
Your little, call that the bloomin' onion at the Outback or whatever. You're single man though, right?
You gonna get me in trouble? No, I'm just
well,
I'm single.
You're single, but do you have aspirations that someday settle down, be a family guy?
Definitely.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, it's just that's how life is. You wanna, you know, you have your fun and everything, but you know, I want to raise kids and bring them up in a positive way and let them, you know, just, you know, have some kids.
Are you in that mode, though, you're taking care of business first and then...
Definitely got to take care of business.
Will you still move on? Like Jay-Z is still, you know, he's still doing his thing, but he's got a baby in the midst. Are you trying to get it all done, you know, before you settle down, or can you do both at the same time?
I think we need to work on both at the same time.
Yeah, never give up.
Nah.
The flow keeps going. Flo, 40 million singles about that?
I think you went under the bar. It's like 55 million.
Is it 55 million singles sold?
Yeah.
We just fired our research staff around here, so excuse me.
I don't think that's good enough. You know, what it was, I think Lior told me, he was just like, Lior Cohen, he was like, we got to get to the 100 million. So, hey, we just nipped it in the bud.
Flo, God, it's incredible. You're living the dream, aren't you?
Yes, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Importantly, and you always do that before you go into the studio. What's the ritual when you go in there to crank out another Flo hit?
Oh, man, you know, just make sure I've had me a nice meal. At this point, you know, I'm training now, so I got to eat salads and stuff and fish and things like that. But, you know, go in, say a prayer, have my water, and just crank up.
What does the prayer go like? Just thank you, God, for putting me in this position. Thank you for the talents you've given me.
And, you know, let another beautiful hit come out the World Works.
And then in he goes.
Yes.
And you don't change clothes until that hit is done, right?
Right.
That's a superstition.
Yeah, no, for the most part, it's been working. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever been like, it's the fourth day, I'm kind of not finished with this song yet, but I got to change this shirt, man.
I mean, you just feel you like a lot of times like you get goosebumps, and then you have my A&R. He'll come in and say that's amazing, and you want that plus in your book. You want them to go hard for you in all areas. So you just show them how much you appreciate them and how dedicated you are, so that you can stay on top of them when things are not really so good. Luckily that haven't happened with me. Everyone's behind you.
Flo Rida is in the house with us tonight, and Flo, you have 7 sisters.
Yeah.
It's you and 7 sisters.
Yes.
What the heck was that like growing up with 7 sisters bossing you around, getting in your face?
I mean, they ain't really bossing me around or nothing, but me just having a girlfriend or something like that. You had to report to like 7 different girls. They'll say why I should and why I should not, and it was crazy.
Where do you fit in? Are you the youngest, in the middle, or the?
I'm the youngest, and I have a twin sister.
You're the youngest with all these older sisters?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was it when you think about it? Was it just like couldn't wait to get out of there, or do you miss growing up with these?
Oh no, it was just fun, man. A lot of comedic moments. Just hanging around with my sisters, and for the most part, that's where the inspiration came from music, because at least like 4 out of the 7 of them is actually singers. So they grew up singing gospel music and everything, and that's where I get my little musical talent from.
Did they ever back you up on any of your songs?
Early on, they used to, and they used to hate coming to the studio with me because I was so on them. I'm like, this got to be perfect, and
You're riding them too hard.
So now they look at me like he was right because he made it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you with this? Do you see a lot of them? Do you take care of them financially, because you're obviously a big breadwinner?
I mean, I definitely look out for them. And I have like 20-something nieces and nephews. So
that's a lot. That's a lot to.
We got a vacation coming up real soon, somewhere.
Like a family.
So I got to get
everybody. Now you send plane tickets to everybody, and for all the kids, and you fly everybody down. You put them all up and the whole thing.
I put the pressure on one of my sisters to handle all of the business, and actually set that up. I don't put that much.
You
pressure
stroke
on
the
myself.
check, but she takes care of the details.
Right.
Flo, that's unbelievable. Do you do it out of love, or do you do it out of obligation?
Out of hate. No, just playing.
Obligation and love, probably.
Yes.
Combination.
Yeah.
What was the worst job you ever had before you became a star?
Oh, man, Vegas. I worked at the MGM Grand, and right in the back of the hotel, they had like this conveyor belt where they would take the trash and throw it onto everything. And they recycle all of the silverware and everything. So we had to dig through there and pull out the silverware. It was nasty, and it was like the graveyard shift job. And I was working for less than minimum wage, like $3 an hour. So, I mean, it was crazy.
This is over while you were at UNLV for a couple months, or?
Yeah. And it actually snowed a couple times, so that was like crazy.
Snowing?
Yeah.
You're like, can it get any worse? I mean, here I am in the graveyard shift.
Yeah, but it was nice when I got a chance to return and see my face, on the MGM Grand, me performing and everything. So I had a little tear here and there.
Oh my God! All the hard work.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Is that still a job? People still have that job?
I'm pretty sure they do.
You ever walk back there with a couple of C notes in your hand and say, "Hey guys, take this." And by the way, here's the watch. Keep that.
Maybe I need to try that.
I think you should do that. Go back and see those guys.
But
Get at your job.
Some of those guys get lucky because they find chips inside the trash. They might find like, hey.
Do you ever find anything like that?
Nah.
Not you. Somebody else.
I should have.
Oh man, good story. All right, Flo Rida in the house. That album's coming probably next month. It's loaded with hits.
Yes.
You're the man. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.